2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
In the corner, it's Levine.
Houston foul.
A 2-time dunk champion, Zach Levine can hammer it down, coach, or he can bury one from 3.
Well, that's right, Kevin. And look, he came into the league with that great athletic ability, and we all marveled at it. But this guy's really gone to work on his skills, and he's become one of the most efficient shooters in this league from any range on the floor. This guy has gone from great athlete to great player.
Now here's Levine. After the miss from KD. Kept alive. Here's Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Westbrook. Off target at the rim.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Back to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. On the wing, Thompson. Outside for Durant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Outside DeRozan. A 3-pointer, no good. Inside. Here's Murray. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it's blocked by Şengün.
And Şengün got himself in great position, used that length to deny him at the rim.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
2 minutes.
Knocked loose. Smith with it. All guarded by Murray. The wide open look for Durant. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Now, here's Adams. Down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Here's DeRozan. And Adams sends it back. To the paint. To the middle. Rebound by the Kings. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Pass to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Westbrook. Thompson in the corner. Off target with his 3.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Okay, Zach LaVine. Another monster dunk to put on his career highlight reel.
Good on the shot.
Well, that's a shot where your coach is saying, no, 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 and then, woo.
Here's Tate. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
Your Rockets 12. The Kings 7.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitant.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by Smith.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Back to KD. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Thompson following the miss by DeRozan. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And the real star stand of this Kings team is Domantas Sabonis. Can he anchor them, though, defensively?
Well, Sabonis is not a big-time shot blocker, Kevin, but paint points haven't been their biggest concern. Rather, it's been their struggles closing out the shooters on the perimeter.
Second team foul.
Crafty work there by Shepard to draw the whistle while in the act of shooting.
And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Big round of applause for your Little Dipper.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Up top, Capella. Houston moving it around. And the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
Shots good by Sabonis.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Stolen by Westbrook. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
2 minutes.
Here's Eason. Pass to Capella. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Capella's got his second basket.
Well, offensively, that is where you want Capella to get his look.
Sabonis' shot is off. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Green. Over in the corner, Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. Second chance effort. Rebound by the Kings. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. Levine's shot is off. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Houston. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one. Whoa, man! Wow!
And Levine's eyes light up when the break is on. He's so elusive in these situations.
No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Sabonis. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They go all over. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
9 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Eason. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets.
Houston, 29. Sacramento.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Rockets leading by 7. Pass to Şengün. Now Durant. He's covered by Murray. Here's Okogie. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal
And the
foul.
Kings making a change here.
First team foul. In for the Kings.
Smith in the post. Back to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
And that bucket by KD is why he is so lethal. Durant can straight up save possession.
Outside for Murray. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
To the inside. Houston moving it around. They grabbed their own miss. The Kings trailed by 10. Here's Murray. Monk outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you're a teammate of Monk's, you know that he's always going to be ready to let it fly. So you want to get him the ball.
Pass to Şengün. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Back to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. No good with the triple.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
Down low. In the corner, it's Monk. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you guys.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Changing it up here. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Murray outside. Pass to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
LaVine wide open. No good from the wing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Shepherd with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
For 3, LaVine. Westbrook double team. On the wing, Murray. That's tipped. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Eason. Adams down low. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's Houston ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
Houston 40. The Kings 31.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Your Rockets Houston.
The Kings trail by 9. Westbrook double team. DeRozan for 3. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Smith outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Sengun. Clock at 6. And Levine with the block.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
For 3, Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Murray's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Kings. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Şengün. Goes back up. Pass to Smith. Now here's Tate. And here is Şengün. Over Murray. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. KD on the wing. To a Kobe. Here's Eason. Thompson outside. Shoots the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trailing. Here's DeRozan. To the paint. Outside for Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
Mar DeRozan on the wing.
2 minutes.
3-pointers off the mark. It's deflected. Right side, Kevin Durant. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Kings. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Murray. The kick out to Westbrook. The shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, those were important points. Sabonis stepping up. Huge for this team.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, hard to find a more clutch performer than DeRozan. He had no problem coming up with the huge make. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
First team foul. In for your
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Westbrook, here we go. Sacramento again missing.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Durant for three. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of